the set. Cool.
Jesus Christ.
You get him. Yeah, you should before I kill myself. So I really just want everyone to check out this pizza.
It's a better feel. I always like training with bigger bars, but the therapist really accentuate, especially that thickness in the triceps.
All right, everyone, happy Sunday. Gonna go train back with Scott today. Let's see, I took 2 days off or 1 day off. I trained Thursday push with chins, trained legs Friday, got a massage Friday, took Saturday off, and now we're Sunday. So ate some good food last night. You guys have seen by now or will see. So stomach's a little bloated, but by the time we get to the gym and get the blood moving, hopefully we'll feel great and be able to use those calories. But you know, not gonna find out until we get there. So got my bag almost packed here and not gonna take any pre-workout, not gonna do anything fancy. Just gonna go to the gym and train. Obviously the most important thing about today is warming up, hitting chin-ups, hitting overhead press, and deadlifting. So that's my 4 main things. So I'll at least film in the gym a set of each of those, and we'll go over why I'm doing it and why my pull day is set up like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the New York Pro. Great job, Diesel.
One more.
Perfect.
Agreed.
All right, push.
Easy. Come on, tight glutes.
Yep.
Big shoulders. Press up. Good. Explode. Boom. Perfect. Up. Come on, again. Good. Nice, dude.
All right, y'all, what's going on? Welcome to this video. This is just a post-cheat day, upper body session, a pull day, I might add, and that's really all I'm gonna talk about in the voiceover. I do a little bit of commentary and live lifting, so the time that is voiced over will just be describing why I'm doing a barbell overhead press on a pull day, and I've gone over it several times. I don't think having a push, pull, or leg day is effective because that means you dogmatically decide that you will never do a pushing on movement on a pull day or a leg day. But what if something happens and you miss your push day for some serious reason? You could just do an exercise on your pull day.
True. All right, guys, so officially at Scott's new gym. This is Scott. This is new gym. This is legit because I can film from all these awesome locations. So we're gonna start filming here a little bit. Easy shit, I can talk to the camera and not be like swarmed by a bunch of tested out angry people. Let's do it.
How's my bar path? Look to my side.
I would go back down, get closer to the bar a little bit, your feet, like walk a little closer,
Yeah.
and then try to get your shin a little more upright. That's it. Same exact thing, just a little there. That's it. Yep. Your bar path's in front of you a little at the bottom. You want to get it more like towards underneath you. So bar under your shoulder, back there. Perfect.
Time bag, please.
There's so much different stores here.
It's tight. Certainly like
Sur la table.
Everything's here. It's crazy.
That's from that one South Park. Sur la table. Mi spa. Like the names of things are getting dumber. Mi spa. That's perfect. I get it.
The children's play. Double of like out of bread. Every belt healthy. Nothing here, sir.
Yes.
Good. How's that for
Yeah, so we're gonna work up to 225. I'll just show you guys that. Everything feels chill. Super chill.
So after the chins and the overhead press, it was time to deadlift, and I hate deadlifting with these hex plates. It takes so incredibly long to do a set of deadlifts. So they do have round 100-pound plates, which means that when I'm pulling 245, which will be any day now, I can warm up, then switch to the round 100-pound plates, and then put on 25s after that, or even maybe a 45 if it will fit. So not my favorite thing to do, but you guys will be able to see us deadlift and just see us kind of working this back in to our training. And yeah, simple stuff.
Yeah, sure. Just let me hit this set. Cool. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you should before I kill myself. So I was trying to be a nice guy and not tell that kid that getting spotted on a squat, that's like getting spotted on a skydive and jumping off without a parachute. You're battle to fight. Ego kids.
Yeah, so Scott and I were watching, well, that kid came in, was squatting next to me while I was barbell pressing, and very average sized guy, just totally normal dude. And he was squatting like 400 pounds or 365 for quarter reps with a belt and knee wraps. And he asked me to spot him, probably thinking that I lift really heavy or something, I don't know. But I wasn't gonna spot him. I said yeah out of courtesy, but I probably would have told him there's no way I'm doing that. Like, I don't want to endanger my life. So my buddy ended up helping him out, and I got to avoid that entire situation. I do like giving people advice, and I do like trying to help people, but when you see someone weaker than yourself doing twice your max, it's kind of, it's just kind of like trying to change someone's religion or change someone's belief system. They're very confused, so it's not really worth giving them that type of advice, like, hey, you should be pause squatting with like 135 high bar. They won't even understand what that means. So I guess the best thing to do is tell them, like, hey, lighten the weight, go to parallel. But like, if you haven't come across that information and you're squatting 400 pounds, I don't know, it's difficult. I don't pursue things and then show zero interest in them and show like a complete lack of understanding of that subject. If I care about music or an instrument or a book, I actually like want to be somewhat knowledgeable about it, not just like the absolute beginner first day thing. So that's the end of my rant. Peace. Lift hard.
All right, and there we go. All done with Scott up this new 24 secret location. Teammates. So yeah, we had a nice training session. No interruptions, wasn't packed or anything, and he's pretty tight with the staff there. So I'll have to come back for sure, as my membership is still going strong. So that said, I'll go home and get cleaned up, enjoy my Sunday, maybe hit Sam's Club or something. So PR'd on everything. PR.
All right, everyone, we're gonna get into some question and answers and just addressing the comments that have been left on my videos since the eye issue, which still has yet to fall off, so that should be interesting when it does. But anyways, yeah, I just want to go over some of the things that have been said, some of the comments, questions, and see what's up, because I did just make some content about the New York Pro, and I want to get at least up to date with that. And then I feel like a big thing lacking on my channel is reading the comments on time. I used to do that religiously, and now I don't. So let's go through them, and maybe I'll start replying to them as well, but let's get to it. We went ahead and got some coffee so I can hopefully handle the shenanigans that I'm about to read. Keep the uploads going. Don't ever feel alone or uprooted. It will be your anchor. What a what a lovely comment. Thank you. There's a lot of nice comments on this Chick-fil-A video, so thank you guys. And yes, I'll try not to read just the thank you and glad you're doing well comments. I'll try to get to questions. Someone said, can you please explain the random clothes? Need to get me some of those pants, brah, in this video. I really don't understand what you're referring to. Whoever that was, either DM me or comment again. I don't know what pants could be. Anything that someone would want of mine. I'm wearing 5-year-old pants that are Champion from my university right now. Why are you wearing pajamas in the gym? My God. Maybe this is the relevant question. An honest answer, I used to watch bodybuilders in the 80s and 90s, and they would basically wear big pajama style parachute pants in the gym that were cloth, like 100% cotton. So if you go to Walmart and you buy like a size too big of Hanes cotton pajama pants, it's like $10 bodybuilding cloth cotton pants. So if you were a real true OG, you'd know that, but you're not. You mad? And I just want to say thanks to Black Op, talking about anxiety and just leaving me comments and good thoughts there. Oh, and below him, Brandon Campbell Diamond. Flattered out of 10. So Alyssa made a really good point here commenting when I was asking about women split squatting, because for me it's really hard to do. And she said that a large woman might be able to squat the barbell just fine, whereas a thin woman would really rather do split squats, because a thin woman may be like 130, 140, skinny, fat, whatnot. And to squat their body weight plus 135 probably wouldn't happen, plus the bar probably wouldn't happen. So I guess split squats can be for a complete beginner who's afraid to get the barbell on their back, and also for someone who is just trying to not have so much axial loading or spinal compression from squatting so much. So it's great for someone who's really weak, or great for someone who's really strong and needs more volume, or is recovering an injury and needs more volume. All right, so Hector Daniel has a great question about the floor press and asks if I can explain the physiology of the movement. It's definitely something I can't do, but what I can tell you is that it's safer than a bench press because you can drop the dumbbell away from you. It's safer than a bench press because you don't have as much of a range of motion. So that area close to your chest where you're maybe weakest or lacking control, you avoid that area. So it's not as hard on your shoulders. It's not as hard on your chest insertion. So it's just easier to do as far as recovery goes, and you can use a lighter dumbbell. So if you're a beginner at the bench press and you're not doing a lot of volume, you don't need to do the floor press. It's not even full range of motion. If you're pretty strong and you are struggling with the bench press, you're injured, recovering an injury, you have inflammation, the floor press can alleviate some of that overuse of that bottom range of motion, and it can alleviate always holding a barbell, because when you try to properly bench with the barbell, you tuck your elbows and you tuck everything. The thing with the dumbbell is you can just rotate the dumbbell, so the dumbbell's like kind of facing you in the face. Instead of facing each other, the dumbbells are both pointed to your face, and you can lower the dumbbell with your elbows to your lats, and you can almost feel like you're rowing them down, and then you hit the ground, and then in the ground you can actually push back and feel your shoulders. So it's really good for external feedback. You can feel your shoulder blades as you lay them on the flat floor. You don't dig them into a bench. You physically lay them, and you can like flatten your scapula onto the floor itself. And finding a point on the floor, an angle, and always returning to that point and stopping is safer. So if you want to try doing the dumbbell press, I would do a low volume compound movement that you already do, whether it's flat bench, incline barbell, the press, flat dumbbell on the bench. Whatever you do for your main movement for chest, warm up and do it low volume, just a couple sets. Then go to maybe hit your performance, like if you do 3 sets of 10 with a certain weight, or if you can do 3 sets of 5 with a certain weight, go to that weight, maybe do a set of 10 and a set of 5 and a set of 10. Set of 5 with your weight that you can do a couple sets of 5 with, and then drop it for a down set, and then go to the dumbbells. And with the dumbbells, you can slowly work up with increments, and just do sets of like 6 to 8, and you can control it. Always work on doing it slow on the way down. The floor dumbbell press is a finesse movement, so it's okay to control the eccentric, pause it on the ground nicely, then explode. you don't want to conserve energy and drop it. You want to really work with this movement. So give it a shot. It's a tough exercise to get started on, but once you get started on it, it's worth it. It's really hard to explain. I don't know the physiology perfectly, but those are my thoughts on it. All right, last couple comments. Starting Strength was first published in 05, not the 80s and 90s. Yes, I actually just looked that up and I know that. That's why I bought the book, so I could learn about it. And whether it was published in 05 or not, I'm sure most of the information in there was learned in the 80s and 90s through powerlifting, Westside Barbell, all those guys who were basically reinventing the wheel for good powerlifting. So thanks for the information or the correction. Love these bodybuilding show videos. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep coming whenever I like, and please keep commenting on what you like, because if y'all like them, I will make them. Peace.